Hey Libra, welcome to your March 2023 general reading. I apologize in advance if you can hear all the commotion outside. It's just a lawnmower, but it is a little bit distracting, so we'll see how this goes. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you to everyone that has watched my first videos and subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. Let's see what we got going on for Libra. So some of you are coming out of a period of feeling like you've been victimized. Some of you, like I'm seeing, have made a decision to like put love into something. There's like this obstinance, the word I want to say, but there's like this resolute stance of like determined to overcome some, something in the past where you've either allowed yourself to be victimized or you've allowed yourself to be in it like a victim mindset. But I see you coming out of a period of that into like a period of like emotional stability and well-being and love. Yeah, you've got justice here. Is some of you have made like a firm, resolute decision to be like emotionally stable, to be emotionally balanced, to be certain in your convictions of like what is right and wrong. Like I just see a very like firm decision, like a firm grasp on like who you are and what you know to be right and wrong. Let's see. For some of you, it's like a matter of like having compassion for like the poverty-minded, the victim-minded, but to stay resolute in what's right and what's wrong for you. So it's like being able to have compassion maybe for people in your life who are not there yet, who are maybe continuously feeling like the victim of something. I think you have a lot of compassion for them, but you for yourself are like really firm, really like unshakable in your decision to proceed in a just way, in a balanced way, in a what's right and wrong, kind of stance. Yeah, some of you have like woken up out of this mindset of like feeling trapped. Some of you have woken up and realized that you were keeping yourself stuck. That you have the power. I mean, you have your energy here twice. You've got the Queen of Swords and Justice here. Some of you have really made a decision to step into your power. Some of you have realized how strong your foundation is, like how strong your roots are. How solid you actually are. You just see a lot of solidarity in like who you are. Yeah, solidarity in your wisdom, in your intuition, like you're spot on in like what you know, like what you perceive about things, like what you observe, you're spot on in your intuitions on those things. Yeah. I'm getting, actually, I think you have a lot of cards that Aries had. I'm getting a lot of Aries vibes here with this. For some of you, it does have to do with a relationship. For some of you, this could actually be a same-sex relationship. But it's this theme of moving in silence, of like knowing who you are, knowing what your intuition is telling you, having the ability to reflect, to do the inner work necessary, and to move in silence. And I'm hearing to move with humility. Like knowing that what you have is solid, the roots are firm, whether it's a relationship or it's just who you are, like it's rooted in a firm, fertile ground, and you can trust in yourself. I'm not seeing a whole lot of other people here, but I'm getting this feeling from this that there's like been a lot of people that have tried to get you to like subscribe to like their victim mindset, like to keep you distracted, to keep you caught up in the victimhood of other people. And you've broken free of that. Yeah, some of you like you're not giving the way that you used to. Like some of you are not allowing people to have access to you the way that you used to. And it's making people upset. it's making people angry that you are not giving them access. Let me see here. For some of you, this is a relationship. Oh, yeah. For some of you, it's definitely a relationship. Some of you have a lot of fears around a relationship, maybe not necessarily like a relationship that you're in, but you have fears around commitment. Some of you have fears of like whether you're worthy of a commitment or whether you're worthy of having everything that you want. And some of you might deny access to people because of that. Some of you are afraid to let people in because of your fears around that. But yes, some of you are afraid to get exactly what you want. And if you're in a relationship, I see the same thing. I think things are going well, but there's like, it's your own fears that you're worthy of things going well. And for some of you, if you're in a relationship that you feel good in, because I see that it's good. Like I see that it's a healthy relationship. If you're in one and it feels good, but you are like questioning yourself, and you're holding back because of that, like you have to stop that because it's in your head. You're creating this, you're creating a disaster in your own mind, because of your fears of not being worthy. Let me grab another deck here. I like this. This is a pretty light reading as well. So let's see what else we can come up with here. Some of you are worried that you'll never find what you want in a relationship. Some of you are really afraid that you're not going to find what you want in a relationship or a commitment. Be careful of not making a rash or foolish decision in investing in something and spending money on something. Some of you want to dive headfirst into spending some sort of money, and it might cause some conflict. For others of you, it's like you're kind of taking this risk of, it doesn't have to be like necessarily physically spending money. Some of you are taking a risk on an investment, and it might be an investment in yourself. And you need to know that there's people that are going to judge you for that. They're going to judge you, and they're going to, it's going to cause a lot of conflict in your circle. Whatever you've decided to spend your money on, people are going to think that you are being foolish about it. And, you have a lot of judgmental energy around you. But for whatever you're doing, this is a new beginning for you in a lot of ways. It's either a new beginning for you as a person or a new beginning for you in some part of your life. And it's full of, stability. It's full of feeling good. It's full of confidence. It's I want to say in loving yourself, and loving yourself, investing in yourself. But there's definitely people around you. And I think I said that at the beginning. I was getting that with some of these cards. I feel like there's been people in your life that have held you back. You've invested too much or given too much emotionally to people who, either have victimized you or have been stuck in a victim cycle that they don't want to get out of. And you've made a decision that you're not going to do that. But it's people that have tried to hold you back. Yeah, again, you have made a decision. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Made a decision to sacrifice for what you want. So you've got the Four of Wands here twice. In this instance, I see fear around commitment. I see fear around being deserving of commitment, around some of you really want a commitment. That's like a wish of yours, and you're afraid that you're not deserving of that. But I see that you may have a lot of people that come towards you. Some of you have a lot of people that want to date you or take you on dates, or they want to extend opportunities for love, romance, whatever to you. But you've made a decision that you're willing to sacrifice whatever immediate gratification there is for what you want long term. And what you want long term is a commitment, is stability, is happiness amongst community and family and in a relationship. It's I keep saying stability, but it really is more specifically like commitment. Like some of you have maybe dated around a lot in the past, or you've, like I said, you may have not been firm in what you wanted in the past, but you're firm now. Yeah, you have almost all the aces here, except the Ace of Swords, and I don't know that that's necessarily a big deal at this point, because you're about to have new beginnings on all fronts. By you being firm in who you are, by you being decisive about how you're going to proceed forward, by you being confident in your foundation, in your intuition, in your ability to, reflect. And for some of you, it's been in a decision to be alone, to hold back. And by you doing these things, I see you overcoming this fear that you have of being able to get what you deserve. You've come out of this victim mentality. You're still going to be a loving person, and that's beautiful. But, just be careful that whatever you're running towards, whatever you're going after, there's a lot of judgmental people around you that are going to cause chaos and arguments for you. But I see you standing firm in who you are, which is a kind person, which is a loving person, and making a decision that you're willing to sacrifice for what you really want. And it's going to pay off for you. Like, it definitely is. Let's get some closing cards for Libra here. Yeah, so I said we had the King of Swords the Queen of Swords earlier. You've got the King of Swords here. If it's a relationship you're wanting, or if it's commitment within a relationship that you have, you have a counterpart here. I think you're finally able to use your intellect over your emotions to make a decision. Yeah, you're going to have lots of options here. You are going to have a choice. Look I love this card in this deck. This is the Knight of Wands. I don't know if you can see it, but it's actually depicted as a woman literally riding through fire. So I'm getting this vision of, like, if you're a female watching this, that you're just like, you're this lady, this goddess on this horse riding through the fire, like plowing these men over if they're not, because you've got the King of Swords and the King of Cups here. Yeah, I think it's going to be up to you. You're going to have options available to you. Or you do right now. For some of you, you might be moving away from somebody who is really harsh or cruel to you, and moving towards somebody who's going to be a little bit more emotionally available. Yeah, I see somebody who's emotionally unavailable and somebody who's emotionally available. And I see you making moving in the right direction. Now, if we look at this as the traditional tarot and not this beautiful deck, I love this deck, I love the pictures on it, this would be depicted as a male figure, and then you just have, all kinds of options. Big and tall, old and young, passionate and emotional and intellectual, and everything in between. We'll see if it'll give us any more. It'd be nice if it didn't have to fall on the floor. Okay. Yeah, you've got the Fool here again. So what I see is you're just going to do your thing. You're going to do your thing. I see you rejecting anything that's not good enough for you. And anything that causes burdens to you, you're going to send it back. And that's perfect. Like I said, I see this heavy emphasis on decisiveness, on knowing who you are and your foundation, on being able to trust yourself. You have fear, though. You definitely do. You fear over whether you're deserving of what you want, but you're willing to sacrifice for it. This is a beautiful new start on a lot of fronts. Be careful of people who are judgmental and want to create chaos in your life because of that, because of these awesome new things that are coming towards you, and something that you might be, some people might view as being impulsive with your investing, but you're going to do it anyway. You're going to plow over anybody that's not right for you, and you're going to reject anybody who's coming with baggage. You're going to reject anybody who's coming with burdens, and you're going to keep it pushing. So anyway, That's what I got for you, Libra. Thanks again for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and I hope to see you again soon.